Chris is looking at you crazily, mostly because he doesn't remember that this is Lord of the Rings.
I was gonna say I'm never buying you caffeine again.
All right, guys, we're back here. As you know, I figured battle music is a great way to go to walk into
I want to beat the
CFF.
dwarf with a stool.
All right,
that's a
but
battle.
before we do this, out of 10, we all go to multiple conventions. Out of 10, what do you rate Amki? Chris, go.
8.
8.
8.
8.
All right.
You. What's yours?
What's yours?
Yeah.
I was hoping 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. I was really hoping that I was.
We're already skirting the Nazism right now, so we're trying to throw back on
no.
that.
I'm gonna play favorites. Ramen
Well,
Khan's always gonna be
For
my fave.
if you listen to the next 20 minutes for like CFF talk, you'll understand why I think it was like a 9.
Oh, okay.
Because Bruce got to yell at people a lot.
That's nothing new.
That's nothing
I know,
new,
and
yeah.
that makes a great convention for me.
Not really.
Oh, terrible.
The drunken rant.
So it's biased.
Good old, you weren't there for it.
I know, but you gave me the
some
details.
people in here need sleep. I'm looking at Mark and Kayla.
Goddamn
Not
wussies.
together, I hope.
I don't think you had the energy.
That's an
for
awkward conversation.
that. Angie was asleep. It's all right.
Only if Jason's in the room.
Whoa.
All right. So, we did CFF this weekend. So we had a 4 to 6 panel on Friday,
Yes.
and then we had a 4 to 6 panel on Saturday,
Yes.
and then we had a surprise panel, which took me yelling at staff for a little bit to get from 10:30 till we went to 2:30 before I just called it. Because I was
Crazy.
just tired at that point.
Crazy.
I didn't even hear you come in.
So we ended up. The first panel, we didn't really know what it was going to be like. We thought it was going to be like nothing, and it ended up like being lines out the door.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Friday we ended up getting over 60.
Oh,
I think we got around 70.
No, we were at 80.
We were
On Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
The final count was 81. Not to mention parents. Not to mention spectators. Not
Yeah,
to mention,
people that were lumped together. Yeah.
Yep.
Saturday was over 100 something.
Yeah, Saturday was 100 and something, and Saturday night, which was an unannounced panel, if you don't count Chris going around the corner and screaming,
Oh man, I went up and down hallways yelling at people.
was was in the 50s to 60s again.
Crazy. Okay.
And we had such a good time. I had fun. I got to yell at people. I got to watch people fight. I mean, I don't really know. It's just like it had a good feel to it, but the problem was that we had no room.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that was
Not enough
way
room.
too small.
And you know what? I made that argument. I made that claim, and they looked at me like I was stupid.
Are you talking about the
Yeah.
staff?
Yeah, the staff looked at me like I'm like, oh, we don't really care. It's like, I'm like, you guys, I have like 80 people in here trying to fight, and like a bunch of spectators, and one security guy came by and was like, we need you to shut the door, and my response was literally, and I quote, I need you to go fuck yourself.
People were sweating so
It was-
hard.
it was so hot
It
in there.
was warm.
I wasn't fighting, and I was already sweating.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
man.
me too. I was just at the desk.
I'm like, no, I'm
We're
not
running out of
shutting the
water.
door. You'll kill everyone in this room.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
the body count in there with the
yeah.
heat was just ridiculous.
And it just sucked because people kept coming in, and I just had to keep going. Like, if you find a sword, get it, because there was.
I know. I had to push him away. I'm like, I can't. Like, you need to do something about this line. I looked at him. You need to give me a bigger damn room.
Like, do you want us to turn people away?
They're
Is
like,
that what
well,
you're
you
telling
tell
us?
them to
We had a
come
few that
back.
turned
I'm like,
away.
I
Yeah.
could tell them to come back. I'm not going to
right.
because you guys are inability to give me enough space. What's next door? Coat check. It's 60 degrees out. Who needs a damn coat?
Right.
Well, the other one next to us needs to have a double room just for Ruby trivia.
That was so stupid.
Terrible.
3 people
Oh.
in there.
I recall you guys saw me on the way out. I hyped up K-pop, the
Yeah.
K-pop Olympics. I hyped
yeah.
that up. And it was just funny because I'm walking out putting the weapons away. I'm like, you guys ready for K-pop Olympics? They're like, yeah. I'm like, let's do this. And the lady looks at me and goes, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. Where's your hype man?
Right. Yeah.
I am the hype. And I don't have a bridge jar. You can screw you, Kyle. I could do that one.
He just owes $1 later.
He's just
Oh, $1.
I paid my dollars.
Oh, okay,
but,
good.
For CFF, the fights were fun. But we got Bellegarth in there. They're starting a Bellegarth at AMK in
Yes.
Milwaukee.
That was actually very nice for them to show up, to stand around and actually explain to people who are very serious and interested about doing more than just conventions. That was actually very nice of them.
Yeah, I mean, we struck a deal with them. They thought that was going to they were stepping on my toes. I'm like, I don't find you guys as competition. We do
Ooh.
2 separate things, man.
We do, yeah. Oh, it wasn't a big deal for us, right?
I know.
Just had that moment. Oh, you think you're a threat?
That's
Except for that one person that came that kept trying to size.
Oh God.
That was
that guy, the
obnoxious.
LARP guy.
That was
Um,
obnoxious.
So
Don't get me-
that's a whole
don't-
nother
don't
that's
get
a
me
whole nother
started.
scenario.
But
We
Mark,
won't-
Yeah, I know.
Don't get
Just
me
get better.
We're not going to go.
started.
We're not going to get into that.
No,
We're
but that was just like,
we respect people for what they can and can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't step in my room and make it seem like you're better than us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit talk the entire time.
Because yes, you guys are LARPers. You know how to hit me with a sword. I'll just physically remove you
Mm-hmm.
But
because I don't want to wait on security.
Hmm.
And if I'm too lazy to do it, Chris is called the enforcer for a reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
but there was an awesome bright side. There was a dad that came in with like a 2-year-old baby, and I swear to God, I was hoping he was going to use him as a weapon. Just seeing the little kid go at it, like,
You're having me swing the baby at people? What's wrong with you?
She wants to see a
Hey,
motherfucker beat
I-
a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I asked him. He's like, "There's a possibility," and then he gave the
Wow.
kid a
Swing the
sword, and then the
baby,
kid
my-
went.
My first response is like you literally like him grabbing the kid by the ankles and bashing people over that. Am I the only one who saw that in my head when she said it?
No,
I know,
that's
that's what I
what I
thought too. That's what I thought too.
But
Would you
here's the
stop him?
irony part of the whole thing. Did you remember what he was dressed up? Caleb probably doesn't remember
No.
or who they
I do.
were.
Yeah.
But it was
Was
he was dressed up as the 4th Hokage,
The dad was
And-
dressed with the 4th Hokage.
and the baby was the Kyuubi or Kurama, the
Yeah.
nine-tailed fox that ended the 4th Hokage's life.
Yeah.
As baby
So it's like-
Naruto.
That baby is going to be the death of you.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's adorable, but I heard baby on the field, and I'm like, what?
He's like this pint-sized little dude.
I saw a
He's
little
just
fox on
wandering
the
around.
field. I'm like, oh, that's adorable. He could murder everyone in here.
No.
The whole
No,
room just
for like
stopped.
1 second, he had the sword. He was on the ground. He's like,
Then Jason showed up.
My,
Jason,
my only thought was, why is Mark on his knees?
Ooh, that's a shot fired right there. It was a good one. We ended up we had Jason showed up and he had to play baby protection duty because the guy came back with the kid, and
Right.
sat in the crowd. So Jason just couldn't move.
No, there was another. No, there was
Oh,
an
that was
infant.
another one.
No, that was an infant.
Oh,
Infant.
It was-
The kid was
yeah.
looked maybe 3 months old. The mom was watching, and they were on the spectating thing, and
Oh,
Jason was
geez.
right in front. He took some hits.
Yeah. Took a couple
I'm like,
hits.
why do you have a very teeny baby in here? Like, at least, why are you sitting on the sidelines?
She was standing
it
on a
was
chair.
funny though because like Jason's just sitting there the whole time, just like box him out, box him out, box
Yep.
him out.
Yeah.
Watch the edge. Watch the edge.
Don't kill the baby.
what? Sump. Oh.
So we ended up. Like I said, I think we call it a very successful con.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I walked
Yep.
out of the room at 2:30 in the morning, and one of the head of the staff was there, and I ended up like telling her, I'm like, you guys should give us a bigger room and more time and more badges. She goes, well, you gotta prove, and I walked up to her. I know what I can do. I have ran panels from 9 a.m. to 2:30 in the morning before. I just need more people, more time, and a bigger space.
Look at what you did with this amount of room and time.
I pretty much like murdered. I think the best part was I sent Birdie to the rave.
Yeah, yeah. How many people did he come back with?
It came back 5 or 6 people.
5 or 6 people?
Because I told him I need you to go to the rave. He's like, why? I'm like, I need you to steal people.
Oh, okay.
I'm on it.
Yep.
And he just
That
took
was it.
off.
He's a stealthy motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like he could like swift in and out, just going cosplay phone fighting, and just walk off.
He gets all the young ones.
Phrasing.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Let's not do that.
Yeah,
Let's not
phrasing.
go all there. But we saw this is our first event with Mike being gone.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, he knew I could run the event. It's just like doing everything else that involves in the process. It was kind of.
I thought
it was
went
fun.
smooth. I thought it went very smooth for us.
Oh,
though.
it was smooth. It was just like from the fighting aspect, it was great. Everyone had fun. From like dealing with like staff and everything else was like, all right, you guys are beginning to like, you're beginning to touch my nerves here. You know, I need you guys to back up 5 seconds.
You did seem less stressed
Oh.
than other cons when Mike
Oh
was
yeah,
there.
less stress than the other cons. Yeah, because I didn't have to worry about like who's running the fights, who's doing what.
And
I could look
what
at
is
Chris
he-
and
yeah.
go, make sure there's somebody here. It's your job to make sure there's someone here fighting. My
Oh,
job
yeah.
is going to be to run everything else. And I knew I had people I could rely on. Like Mark wasn't even on CFF staff, and he was there helping out. Nick was
Yeah.
just press, and he better have been there to take pictures.
I wasn't on staff or hired or anything. I didn't get The badge.
Yeah, Geraldine, I'm talking to a microphone though. Still,
What?
talk
not-
louder.
I know you don't talk in the microphone very well.
Sorry.
Just get it right
God.
get right up there.
Only one of you two can talk really low, and Nick has already claimed that position.
Damn it.
It's mine.
I was saying I wasn't even technically supposed to be there. I didn't get a badge. I didn't get like press or anything. Like you had to.
Well, you did get a badge.
No, I did, but I mean, like
for CFF.
Bruce bought the badge.
for CFF.
And
I
you
know.
nicely
Anyway.
took over as a secretary.
Well, yeah.
I was
so-
curb appeal.
There we go. That was actually some of the things I was talked about with CFF. It's like, yeah, I could have like someone sit here, but it's nice to have a pretty lady.
True. Yeah.
So it's like, well, as much as I want to have like Angie's and Angie and all that, I'm like, we not have the battle-hardened warrior women like sitting down for a minute. Go out there and beat the crap out of some people. That's more fun. You're like,
Yeah.
speed. Like what they don't even see is like, it's like that's why I was looking at Chrissy when she was sitting down. I'm like, this will work.
Yeah.
You're being helpful.
Yeah, that worked.
Then the narc showed up.
Oh.
You're wearing a knockoff Timo hat.
Yep.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Wait, who showed up with that?
The narc.
Oh, him. Got it. Yeah. No.
Like 5 minutes just ranting about her Timo hat. She's like, what the hell is he talking about?
Why do you even care?
I know, right?
Because he's a pain in the ass.
Weird guy.
But
Sounds like he
we're
needs
not
get
going to
kicked
talk
in the
about who that
face.
was. We don't name names here.
Yeah, true.
That is his name now.
The moment we start naming names is the moment you know Bruce doesn't care if he gets sued anymore.
Ah, true. There you go.
Yep.
So if you feel guilty, like if you're the narc, that's on you, man. Maybe don't be a narc.
If the shoe fits, go get a new pair of shoes.
Yeah. There we
Sounds
go.
like he just needs to get kicked in the
But if
face.
they fit, they shouldn't work, Kyle. It's not a
Anyway,
good shoe to have.
but so future plans for CFF.
I bought a van last night.
A Freddie Mercury.
Thank God.
A Mercury, 1996 Mercury Villager with a Honda engine in it.
Thank
a
you.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
Kayla wants to call it Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie
Anyway,
No,
anyway,
no.
Yes.
Thank you for buying that.
No.
We desperately needed a vehicle.
Like
to
I put in, I'm gonna
transport.
put in like 450. I know Chris, you offered to pledge 400. I'm only taking 3 from you for that.
All right.
If you want to help buy plates and insurance stuff like that, that'll probably be the other half.
That is
Let's-
like
let's-
insanely pricey in
Let's not
Illinois
get,
versus
let's not get crazy
Wisconsin.
now.
I just
I'm already
knocked off
putting up some
100
money
and
for
plates
the
are
van.
100.
Wisconsin's so much freaking cheaper.
I'm already
I
putting
know.
up some money for the man. Let's not get
Hit
crazy.
Wisconsin
and ask for
plates.
more.
It was $90 for Kyle to get all his plates.
Yes. Yeah, but
but
good for you. That's great.
We got
for
that,
CFF.
so we'll be
60
able to transfer the weapons back and forth safely. Nick, that means for Animaticon, you don't need to rent a van.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's either that or take my creeper van for work, and I don't know how well that will work out.
Yeah, so
Right.
we don't worry. This van's creepy enough. It is white.
It's a mom van
Oh,
to
does
the
it
max.
does it have free candy spray painted on the side?
We could fix that.
No, it's got soccer mom written on it.
All right, but for the weapon, for Mark, what are your plans? You're the one that want to start it, but what do you got for plans, man?
Well, the big plans is that we're gonna have to set up. Well, the mass production. We're actually okay right now for mass productions. We've already got a plan for that. Bats, short swords, regular swords, things like that. Shields. That's for mass production for free use every time we go to a convention for people to have fun with. Right.
Sounds good.
It sounds great. I think it's going to be a wonderful idea. As for commission stuff, I do plan on making commission weapons for display purposes, so people can take a look at what we can make and offer for people to have fun with. Katanas or a double-sided axe, anything that you could anything that is we can make things. We can also make things for display purposes for cosplay as well. I can make them, but when it comes to the field stuff, that's kind of up in the air right now. I'm not really sure how far we're going to go with that.
The way we've always done it here at CFF, for everyone who doesn't know, we allow you to use your imagination.
Right.
Don't like. Doesn't mean we're a LARP. It doesn't mean that just because you're carrying a Buster Sword, you are Cloud Strife. You can use it just to see like how. If you want Mark to build you a Buster Sword to fight with CFF, Mark will build you a Buster Sword.
Yes.
But please temper the expectation that it's not going to break after like 4 battles.
Right.
It's just the absurdity of the weapon. Like I have a Heathcliff sword and shield that we're fixing up right now. I don't expect that to break because it's a big shield.
right.
Mhm.
I'm not going to say the combat effectiveness is going to be the best thing in the world, but it'll be fun for me to run around with it. Chris here has actually Kirito swords that we're going to get clothed and covered soon, so he'll have those.
As
Yes.
well as a giant hellebore.
As long, yeah, and the giant halberd as well that he's got. Combat effectiveness may be a little bit down, but like, you know what? You get to go have fun with that.
Yes.
So that's how we're opposed to like all the other groups where everyone's like, this has to be the fastest, the quickest, the most powerful,
Right.
best thing in the world. Ours is just like, go have fun. That's all we care about.
Yeah, so I mean, if anybody has any questions, if you guys see us at any conventions and you have, if you guys any better custom stuff, we can actually get your name, information, things like that. Has to be 18 or older or parental guardian with you to make a purchase.
Yep.
That'd be helpful.
Yep, I need. It is literally just like going to be Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I need an adult.
There you
Okay?
go. Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that one too.
Damn.
I owe $2.
That's
Bite
more, or
me.
less,
Um,
that's more or less from Family Guy.
yeah, that one works too.
That is also it's a family.
Yeah,
Guy
Family.
thing,
I'll take Family Guy. Ha! I only $1.
Ah.
So, but no. That's for like legal purposes though. Like we
right.
If you're 18 or plus to fight, it's definitely 18 or plus to buy a weapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't want to be responsible for you buying something, your parents coming back 5 minutes later saying, why'd you sell him a $50 sword?
Exactly.
And it's
Mhm.
like, but that's the thing. It's like, but you expect to like have like for custom orders, like yeah, you're like maybe like a bastard sword cost us like $50. We don't have price ranges yet. We got to get material, got to get labor. We got to figure that out.
Exactly.
But like a regular bastard sword's gonna cost you like $50, or a regular short sword $36. Less material, less everything. You want a custom like I'm gonna use Cloud's Buster Sword. Expect up there because that's a lot more material, a lot more time, and a lot more effort that has to go into what we're building. there.
Yes.
And I know this was what Mike was doing beforehand and everything else, but now we actually got a construction team.
Yes.
Mark is the head of that team. We've got we also got Lulu Sanchez, the cuddler, Jason Scamardo. You heard him on here. It's his girlfriend. She's helping out with that. Birdie is volunteered to help out with that, and we got a couple of like cosplay teams that are usually like
Great with cloth.
Michelle and Kevin have offered to help with cloth. Your girlfriend, your fiance, has offered to help with cloth. Mark.
Yes.
So we got people to help out with the big, like with the clothing, getting it all done. So we have a team. It's just getting that team together.
Right. Yeah. It's not too hard. I've already set up with Birdie, Lulu, my fiance, and
I hope you set
I
something
would
up with your
hope
fiance.
you live
Huh?
together.
Yeah, it's like 3 of you live together. So
yeah, 3 of us live together. They're already aware about what's going on, and we've already got a game plan set up, which is great. Again, I'm hoping that things go well for the commissions. I want people to actually have fun. I hope people actually will enjoy the work that we put into for the weapons.
yeah, I mean we were gonna bust our ass to make sure everything looks good.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, Kayla, coming from the outside world, you don't, you've seen a bunch of CFF events. If you could change anything with it, what would it be?
Ooh, dead air.
wow. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm like I have to actually
She's thinking.
She's
think
thinking.
about that. I don't know.
I
Jeopardy
got,
music, quick.
let me cue up the Jeopardy music really quick.
Just I guess more weapons.
More types.
More weapons.
More weapons
More
or
options
types?
for
Just
people to use?
quantity for
Oh.
the amount. Because running.
Oh.
By the way, we only brought half of what we had to
Okay.
AMP.
Yes.
Okay.
We
I
have
was-
200. We have 200 plus loner weapons. We only brought 100 due to space.
I did not know
I still
that.
I still had a crate filled of nothing but bats.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
didn't-
okay.
bring up-
I didn't know that.
Sorry. I was like, sorry. We were kind of limited on the fact that we don't have vehicles to transport all of these weapons, so we'll just grab what we can, and then
Okay. That makes sense.
and then we're just sitting there going like, we'll just hold off, grab these specific weapons for people to use, not to make it cheap or anything. So
They got 2 spears each. They're lucky.
they were lucky. Yeah, they were lucky for that.
I think that it's good the variety that you have, and that if you keep making more, I don't know. I always have that fear of things getting stolen.
Oh.
Oh, stolen. Well, that's why we have the color coordinated specifics for our stuff. So that's why
I
people
dare
don't take.
someone to walk out with our stuff.
Yeah, so people don't normally take our stuff because
It's really hard. some
we'll
of
recognize it
conventions.
on the spot. That
It's
it
really
belongs
hard
to us.
for some conventions, though. Like Amkey, you weren't getting past us.
Yeah.
True.
Ramen Con?
Out
Only
in
on the
the
outside
field?
would be the only time I would be concerned if we're like
Yeah.
somehow distracted.
Nope, it wouldn't happen. We'd still recognize it from a distance.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why it's like
word.
it's almost it's we've never had an issue someone stealing our stuff because they know for a fact that if someone stole our stuff, it probably would ruin it for everybody else.
See, the thing is, I've been asked if they can use it for pictures and props real quick. I said that's fine, but I'm taking this much from you. So you want to come back? you're bringing back that weapon if you want these back.
Collateral.
Yeah,
pretty
A
much.
collateral would be nice.
Collateral
yes.
makes sense.
But in the end, there's a reason why we color coordinate our things specifically. Why we have
Yeah.
the white handle rope.
Yeah,
Which actually,
Don't reveal the secrets.
well, if someone brought their own white handle rope, that might actually cause a problem. So,
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna call it there.
Yeah, all right.
You'll
Fantastic.
see more like me. We'll probably do a Facebook Live thing on on CFF's page and a Comic-Cons once we can talk about our futures and things of that nature.
The future is bleak.
I want to thank everyone for coming out again. Kayla, thank you for sharing your thoughts and feelings on all of our stuff that we do.
Thank you.
No
Caleb.
problem.
Thank you for being, at one, my curb appeal, and two, my YouTube bait. Look, there's a girl on here. Watch us. That may or may not actually be the theme of like the title for this video. Look, a girl.
Wow.
Affirmative action in action.
What does that say
All
about
right.
the past few ones that we had girls on?
And she's a woman.
Shh.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that I kind of not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Love you, Mark. All right, so
Get you where you sleep.
once again, we'll see you guys next time. My name is Bruce War Chief Hoover.
Mark the Dwarf Kokiachuk.
Chris, the Enforcer Vasquez.
And Nick, the Minuteman Clark.
And we'll see you next time.
On the stage.